Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Clara. If you didn't know, well, now you do know. Always people outside like looking into my window. It's a little bit weird, but anyways, let's just get right into the video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the series or the trilogy of Helen Hoang. I'm pretty sure these can be read as standalones as well. I mixed up like the last two and I read the first one first, and then I read The Heart Principle, and then I read The Bride Test, and I think it's The Bride Test and then The Heart Principle, I'm pretty sure. So I did it a little bit backwards, but it doesn't really matter. The first one is about a girl named Stella and a boy named Michael. A lot of these, well, this whole series talks a lot about like autism and being on the spectrum and Asperger's. A lot of these characters, main characters, are all on the spectrum. So I really enjoy that, and I really like the inclusion that she put in there, and like she has so much like empathy and just like understanding about the whole like spectrum kind of thing. So I really enjoyed that. I haven't seen it being done before in any of the other books I've read, so I really enjoyed that this was a rom-com, but definitely had representation. I really enjoyed that. So like I said, this one is Stella. She has Asperger's, and she like hasn't done anything to do with like sex or anything, and she is like, I want to hire a male escort to help me out with like sex things. And there comes Michael, and he's just like this super sexy, like super nice guy, and she's like, okay, like I want you to be the person to like help me in the bedroom. And at first he's like, wait, no, like you're really nice, like you're not my typical like client that I get kind of thing. And romance is built, there's like a little bit of angst, and she doesn't know like anything that she's doing, and he's obviously like super experienced, and they fall in love. It's so good. I read this really fast. This was a 5 out of 5 for me, for sure. I loved this book. It's probably my favorite, the first one in the series. And then I went into The Heart Principle, and this one is Anna and Kwan's book. I did not like this book. I kind of thought Anna was annoying. Yeah, I thought Anna was really annoying, and like so she's a violinist, and she goes viral, and like her career kind of just like booms, and now she can't play the violin after a certain like amount of time. So she has like this big concert that she has to do, and like she's rehearsing, but she can't actually rehearse because she can't keep playing after like a certain bit. So she's trying to like get her life figured out, and she's like, okay, I'm actually like a shitty violinist because I can't even play anymore. And like her dad gets sick, and she's just like, she's a big people pleaser, but not in a good way. I kind of thought she was really annoying. It took her a really long time to like admit that she liked the guy interest in this. This was Kwan. Like I didn't love it. And I know it talks a lot about like Asian culture. The writer is Asian, and all of these main characters are also Asian, so there's representation there too, and just like needing to please your family, and I totally get that. But she was kind of a pushover, and like I don't know, like she grew a lot in this book. I just didn't really like the main character, and I don't know, I thought like she could be way stronger. But she did grow a lot, and I liked it, but I gave it a 2 out of 5 stars. Like it definitely wasn't my favorite. And then this week I finished The Bride Test, and this is Esme and Quat's book. Khai. I actually don't know how to say that. In my head I say Kwa, but then like this is Kwan. I don't know, but or it might be said K. Yeah, I'm not too sure, but I really, really loved this book. So Kwan has autism, and also like he doesn't like people like touching him. Like he's very sensitive to stuff like that, and I think that goes hand in hand on like having autism, I'm pretty sure. So his representation was really beautifully done. His mom is looking for him to marry a wife, and she goes to Vietnam and finds this girl named Esme, and she's like, you know what, come to the US for one summer. She has a kid, and she's like, come to the US for one summer, leave your kid here with your mom and your grandma, and like please marry my son. Like he doesn't have a girlfriend, he doesn't know anything, and like I need him to get married, I want him to get married. And she says no at first, like she's very, very hesitant. She's like, what? Like absolutely fucking not, like I live here, like my family's here, like I'm not gonna do that. And then she does it for her daughter and to like reconnect with her dad, because her dad also lives in the States and she's trying to find him. So she goes in there kind of pretending to be someone she isn't, and she's a maid back in Vietnam, but she like lies. She says she's an accountant, and like it's really good. I think they did Esme just like a really standout job. Her character, she grew so much. Like she had super low self-esteem, like she hated herself in the beginning, and just the self-love that she has by the end of it, and the way that the two relationship like just flourish, and both of them are just such good like couples together. I absolutely loved it. So the first one's my favorite, and then it's this one, and then it's this one. So it's the Kiss Quotient, the Bride Test, and the Kiss Quotient, the Bride Test, and then the Heart Principle. That's the way that I enjoyed it, at least. Like I said, 5 out of 5, 4.5, and then a 2. So I'd probably rate the whole series like a 4, just because it's of that one book. But if you like are totally okay with characters that like kind of annoy you, or like maybe this character wouldn't annoy you, this series could be a 5 out of 5. It's super spicy. I absolutely love that. Like, but it's real spicy. It's not like something that like would never happen. Like I feel like the spice is like realistic spice. Like she talks about like the characters being nervous and like doing this and like fidgeting with like whatever, like just like really real things that happen like actually during sex. Like it's so funny. There's a lot of laughs in this. It's quick. They're really fast books. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I think Helen Hoang might have other books out, and I would love to pick it up. Yeah, so I guess that's kind of all I have to say, and I hope that you enjoy this series, and if you haven't read it, give it a shot, and if you have read it, comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you thought Anne was like annoying to you or not. I would really like to know if I was the only one that's like, this bitch. But like, all that being said, overall the series was really good. So if you like this kind of content, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, please. It really helps me out. And leave a comment down below what you're currently reading, or if you've read this series, and I will talk to you in my next video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye!